Hi friends, this is Sharik. Today I am showing you how to insert data of a multiple text box to database using SQL store procedure. First you have to create a database. In that database you have to create a table using SQL. Open SQL, connect it. Now I am showing you how to create a table. I am creating a table by query. First you have to create a database. Right click on a database, click on a new database and give it a name like I am giving a test. Click on an OK. Explore the database. You see the database which you are created is is there. Now click on a new query. Now write a query to create a table. First select your database from this drop down list. Which is test. Remember this drop down is selected master by default. So remember to change it to your database and otherwise you get an error. Now create a table, write a query. I am writing a query. I am giving a name of a table is test, database name also test and the table name is also test. If you want to give a different name you could. Okay. Okay, I am taking a 5 field ID, student name, stream, division and GR number. ID is a column name, int is integer, that is a data type of that column, means I want to store a value in an integer in this field. Primary key is used to give that column primary key. For details of primary key please refer my primary key and foreign key video. And I am using identity because I want to insert value in this ID column unique and identity. Again for details of identity please refer my identity integrity video. And this one starting one I am used because I want to store the value of this ID column starting by 1. You can also start it from 5, 10, 15, whatever you want. I am using 1. Student name is also column name and where character is data type. It means I want to store value of a student name in a character. And this 50 indicates that I want only 50 characters. Okay, this is the way to write a query to create a table. Now execute it. Command completed successfully. It means your table is created. Now explore the test table. This is your table which was you created. Right click on and go to the design. See 5 fields are there: ID, student name, stream, division, GR number and ID have a primary key. Now open a Visual Studio. Go to the file, create a new website. Name it like I am giving a practice 2. Click on OK. Okay, again go to the file, new, website, give it name like I am giving practice. Okay, give it name project. Okay, project. Okay, now on the right side you see a solution explorer. This is your website project. Okay, right click on the project, add a new item, select on a web form, give it name, add, edit, click on add. Now under this div path you have to create a table. Inside the table you have to create a tr, which means table row, and inside the table row you have to create a td. Okay, now inside this td click on the toolbox, click on a button, double click on a button. Now the button is getting. Now give it id like add. I am giving add, and text also add. Now taking a drop down list. After that taking another button and give it id edit, and text also. Okay, the another button I am giving id edit and text also edit. Now go to the design part by clicking on design bottom. Okay, see I have taken a two buttons, add, edit, and between them a drop down list. Now double click on a add button. After double clicking on a add button, it's take to you in a CS page where the actual coding is take place. You see this add click. This is add button click event. Inside this write your code, which means what you want to click after this button, write in a code. Okay, let's do it. I want when user click this button they get add page content. So for that you have to write a code. Under this bracket give your page path in double colon, because response write support string argument. After this going to add page ASPX. Now I am giving a path. This is the path of add page. Now I am adding a add page to my website. Same add a new item, web form. I am give it name add, because I am using this name on the add edit page. CS code this add. Okay, after this going to add page AXPX. In this page create a table again under the div section. Under the table create a tr. Now click on a toolbox. Take a field which we want to store in a database table. In that TD, I take first field student name. So first I take a text box for student name. By clicking on a toolbox, I am taking a text box. Enter. OK. I am giving it a label student name and give it ID also student name. For student name by which our value is stored in a database table, give it ID like a student name. We do same for stream and GR number and division O also. We take another field on another row, so we have to create another row. Inside that row we have to create TD. In that TD we take another field which is stream. Give it ID stream. Now another field which is division. In last, take a button by which we insert our form text boxes values in a database. Give it ID like insert. I giving insert, or text also insert. Now taking a label for message that your data is inserted successfully after inserting a data into a database. So I am taking a label. Let's give a message. Okay, give it ID like message and erase its text because I want it after the data is inserted into a database. Now save it. Take this button under TD and TR. Now save it, go to the design part. Okay, right double click on a insert button. After double clicking on a insert page, it takes to your CS page. And inside button, click event. Now code on. First of all, you have to give SQL data packages, or you can say class in a packages part. Head using system dot data, again using system dot data, dot SQL client. Now connect SQL server to our Visual Studio. Go to Server Explorer at left side and right click on a database connection. Add a connection. Now then drop down server name, its key name of a server's on SQL. This is our server name. So expand it. This is our server name. This is my SQL server name. Now you see the laptop R3 3Q. Okay, select it. Now attach a database. Select a database. Explore it. Now choose the database test which I was created on SQL. Now click on OK. Now come on to insert click event and then give a connection name like this, SQL connection. Give it name con. New SQL connection. This con is an object name or a variable name. Give whatever you want. I am giving a con. Now under this bracket give the path of your connection. How to give a path of a connection? Click on the Server Explorer, right click on your database connection, this, go to the properties, this connection string, you see connection string. Now select all this, select it all by clicking on a Ctrl A and copy it. And then paste it in this double column. Now create a SQL command. I am giving a variable name cmd. Give whatever you want. New SQL command. Put store procedure name. I am giving insert into student. Give it in a double colon and comma, after that a connection name. My connection name is con. Okay, now give it type SQL. Command type dot store procedure. Now we have to create a store procedure, so go to SQL server once again and create a store procedure. Click on a new query, write a query to create a store procedure. This proc is used for a procedure, proc is used for a procedure. Give a procedure name, what we are giving in the our Visual Studio, ASP.NET, insert into student. Copy that and paste it. Okay, now execute it. Select your database test from where to execute the query. Okay, now execute it. Sorry. Okay, command completed successfully. Now see your store procedure which was created. Go into the programmability, refresh it, go on to the store procedure. See, this is your store procedure, insert into student. Okay, now go to CS of add page, and then add a parameter of a store procedure, cmd dot parameter dot add under the double colon, give a parameter name. Our first parameter is student name. This is our parameter. So our first parameter is student name. Now data type, SQL database type. Our SQL database type is a varchar of a student name, and it has a 50 character. We use toString to convert our student table. This is our student name, is our student name text box id dot text dot to string. We convert our text box value of student name into a string, so we take dot to string. The second field is string. Then division. Now GR number. Our GR number is an integer, its data type is integer, so we use integer. And convert our GR number text box value into integer. There are many ways to convert your text box value into integer. I am using that way. Our text box name is gr number id dot gr number dot text. This is I am taking integer dot parse, and under this bracket our id of a gr number text box dot text. Now I am using try catch method. In try section we open connection, execute command and showing update message. If there is a error in this, it's going to catch portion and throw exception. Now do it. Try. In try section we open the connection, execute the command, if our command successfully executed, then our data is inserted into a database and we get a message in label. So this is a label id message dot text equal to your data updated successfully. Okay, now go to the catch portion, create a catch, okay. Now finally we have to close our connection and you can also dispose your connection. In try section connection open, execute command query. After success of execution, it's give a message your data updated successfully in a label which we have created on a add page. Now let's go to the, if this is not happen, this try section is not happen, then it's go on to the catch and throw exception. Finally connection close, and let's see how it's run. Now go to the add edit xfix and execute it. Click on add button. It's take to an add page. Now fill up the form. Insert, click on an insert. Okay, it's given an error. @ID which was not supplied. Okay, go to the SQL store procedure. Oh, I'm taking ID which is identity and its primary key. It's by default increment, so erase it and keep this procedure, save it, alter, okay. Now right click on it, modify it, erase this ID and execute it. Okay, now go to our project, add edit page, stop debugging and re-debug it. Click on the add button. Click on insert button. Your data update successfully. Now show on the see our table. Right click on our table, edit top 200 rows. See our database is inserted. Sharik, BSc IT, Division A, GN number 756. So thank you for watching my video guys. In next part I will show you how to edit and update this inserted data.